What's happening, YouTube? Charles and Chargers finally back with another video. It's been almost 2 months. So, hope everything's good. Hope everyone had a safe and happy new year. Hope your year's off to a nice start. So, I've been working like crazy. Was on vacation for a bit, one of my first ever cruise to the Bahamas. Awesome, highly recommend it. And other than that, it's just been doing life things and staying busy. So, got 2 months worth of a stack of mail. Haven't really been picking up a lot. A little bit here and there. I will have more coming. So I'll have a mail day coming that won't be 2 months from now. I can promise you that. But don't really open stuff. Prices are just stupid. So I'd much rather spend the money on singles. I do have 4 blasters of the new WWE set coming out. Got pushed back to the end of February here. Shoot, I forget the name of it at the moment. Go figure. But I do have 4 blasters of that coming. Just because I feel like ripping something. It's wrestling cards, which I love. So anyway, enough babbling. Let's get into the mail. Start off with some basketball. Got the Zach Edey Prism Rookie. I liked watching him at Purdue. So I figured I'd snag that. And then got the variation, which I had to get twice. The first time it got lost in the mail. I've had that happen a couple different times with the standard envelope. In fact, I got one now that someone purchased for me. I shipped out that's still waiting to be delivered. I'm like, oh, geez. So got the Zach Edey variation. Then we get into WNBA Donruss. Got the Sophie Cunningham My House. Sophie Marvels, Net Marvels. The Tunnel Vision. That's a great picture there. I like that. This was a 4-card lot. So I pulled these out of the mega box, but as part of the 4-card lot, I got the Paige Bueckers Donruss Rookie. I love Paige. Net Marvels. Got the Crunch Time. And the Franchise Features. That was a 4-card lot for $12, maybe $15. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then when the Costco boxes came out of the WNBA Prism, I found these two at a very good price on eBay, so snagged them. Got the Paige Bueckers Prism Rookie, just the base. And got the variation. I like that picture around that one. That's a good card. I'll probably pick up a couple blasters of this whenever I find it. I'm not in a big rush. And then got the Topps Now, the newest Cub, Alex Bregman, 2-time World Series winner, heads to Wrigleyville. He's been to all the sporting events in Chicago he can go to so far, so he's making his rounds. It's pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. This I did not know existed until Lance from Something Old, Something New pulled it out of one of his packs. Got the 2020 Archives Bo Bichette Rookie Mini. I did not know the minis existed. He pulled it, and I actually had to buy this twice. The first time the person sent it to me, and it was the regular size card, but it was listed as the mini. So somebody else had the mini, and it was the right one this time, so I got that. So got that added to the PC. Got the Archives, I believe it is. Is this Archives? Base Bichette. It is going to be, yeah, Topps Archives. It's going to be weird seeing him in a different uniform. Kind of sucks, but I don't have a problem with the Mets. I never really did. Just give or take, whatever. Other than when they beat the Cubs in the playoffs, and yeah, that is what it is. Topps Chrome Cosmic. Got the base. Got the refractor. And, oh man, I forget the name of this freaking parallel. Or insert, I'm sorry, insert. Dang it. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have seen these 100 times. I got to swap that top loader out. I know everybody's seen these 100 times by now, but I forget the name of the darn parallel. Or insert. And then got the Topps Finest. Or I'm sorry, Finest. 5-star. Topps 5-star. Numbered 6 of 50. All the base are numbered to 50. So happy to get that. And now, the Topps Now. Wearing number 19, New York Groove. Star joins Mets on 3-year deal. I believe he has opt-outs after each season. So we'll see how that plays out. And then we'll get into wrestling. I didn't know this card existed either. Usually I'm pretty on top of the Topps Now stuff, but Stephanie Vicaire, La Primera Steel Super Show Japan Spotlight. So got that one to add to the Vicaire PC. I got to be honest with you guys. So far, I think Fanatics has dropped the ball big time on the WWE stuff. I think the sets have kind of sucked. Finest, the base cards I couldn't stand, even though I did pick up the Seth and Becky's. The inserts I liked, but I just think they've really dropped the ball on it so far. The cards are expensive as hell. The sets kind of suck, but so hopefully they improve on that this year. Another Topps Now, Kendall Gray. I'm kind of digging Kendall Gray. 25 Women's Iron Survivor Challenge winner from NXT Deadline. They kind of call her the female Kurt Angle a little bit. Her theme song's kind of a banger too. I like me some Kendall Gray. Liv Morgan. Watch Me. Surprise return. Turns tide of title bout from Survivor Series. That's how long it's been since I made a video, if that tells you anything. And then, Like She Never Left, secures victory and return to action. I like Liv. She does a good job. She's good at her job. She's easy to look at, but in the same breath, I think she's kind of annoying as hell. And not necessarily in a good way. It's not really the heel character, it's just she's annoying. I think I'd rather see her as a face here pretty soon, which kind of seems like that's going to happen. And maybe I'll back off on that a bit, but seems like a hell of a good person, though, so that's cool. It's just strictly me. Julia reclaims U.S. Women's title to open New Year. I feel they're not booking her worth a damn, I'll be honest with you. They're just not getting the connection with the crowd. I mean, she had it in NXT. That main roster is different, man. The Bape. Got the Becky base. These aren't too bad. I don't mind these cards. And then I forget the name of this. It's been that long. I forget the name of the darn insert here. We got that. Then we got the Topps Now. The Man reclaims the women's IC title. She fights AJ Lee Saturday, this coming Saturday at Elimination Chamber. No, I'm sorry, next Saturday, the 28th. Which I can't go. I had previous plans, which is unfortunate because I would go to the Chamber. Kind of hope Becky wins. AJ's bested her every time. I think Becky's kind of due for a win, so we'll see what happens. Seth. Got that Bape to add to the collection. Looking like he'll be revealed as the Masked Man when the time comes. Then you got his parallel, or insert, I mean. Then I really like the look of these. Got the base SP Signature Edition Kenny Omega to $249. I really like the look of the base cards. I want to get Megan Bayne and Tekla, but they're like over $40 each. I'm like, yeah, we'll wait. Megan Bayne's just awesome. Tekla, the new champ. Tekla gives me Ludo Vachon vibes a little bit from back in the day. Jamie Hayter, number 3 of $249. I like that picture of Hayter there. It's cool. And then this one I had forgotten about because the set's been out for a while. But Queens of the Ring. That is an acetate. I think it's the first time I've seen it pop up on eBay, I think. So I snagged it. I had to make sure, come home and make sure I didn't have it first, and I snagged it. Yeah, 2023 Upper Deck. I do not see this pop up at all, so I had to get it. And then the last card, and spoiler alert if you hadn't seen Dynamite yet, so if you haven't seen Dynamite, then stop listening now. I'll show you the card, but stop listening. So, Swerve Strickland auto. Swerve's awesome, and he just turned heel last night on Kenny Omega at the end of the match, or after the match. He hit the house call kick kind of out of nowhere and then hit his finisher, pinned Kenny, and then he attacked him, hung him over the top rope with the chain, then gave him the vertebreaker through the table. So he turned heel. I kind of like to see him stay a tweener, but he's a good heel anyway. And there's like 3 or 4 faces going for the championship, so it kind of makes sense. But I did not have a Swerve auto. I like the picture and everything, so I said, I'll get it. I forget what I paid for it, to be honest with you, but all right, that is it, guys. I've babbled enough, like 13 minutes now, so that's way too much. But it's been a couple months, so just wanted to go through this and enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of the pickups. We are just a couple weeks away from the World Baseball Classic. Can't wait for that. And other than that, that's it. Just work, gym, and home. And watching some videos and snagging some cards off eBay. So I'll have another mail day sometime soon. That's it for this one, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the pickups. Stay safe, stay healthy, and talk to you later.